Hello guys, you're welcome. So let's do a video this week, all right? Um, Looking at the market generally, so I'm basically not doing this with the economic calendar, so I'm only going to be using what the market is imprinting right now to look at what are the possible areas that we could see the market move. So in case we have some changes with fundamentals that we can easily revert. All right. So let's begin. Okay. So we are on British pounds, yen. So Japanese yen. So what are we looking at? So we're on the basically on the 2 hours time frame. So I always love to start with the higher time frame to look at what we are looking out for. And right now we're seeing some activities, bullish activities, but after which, right now, price has just been to the downside. So we've seen some lower lows in this sequence. So higher lows right there. But then we've still, this level has still held its position over time, despite price has refused to create a new higher high since that sequence. So overall, probably we'll still be looking out for how the market is reacting. And I always want to see where the momentum is driving to and what's happening in the market. So basically right now you see, let me take out this guy so we can have a clear direction of what's happening to okay, so let's just move this up. All right, so we'll be able to yeah, so right now we're seeing pretty much very strong move to the downside, candles coming in very strong, despite the fact that we have this lower sequence to the downside, and price has not really shown to really rally back to the upside overall. So right now, I'll still be looking out for that potential bearish move to this downside again because of these guys that are coming in, and we've not seen a very strong bullish reaction over time to knock this off. So I'll still be holding on into this level to retest this low and probably take out the low, and if it does, then we'll be looking for a retest and further drop to the downside. So but should in case there's some level of activities, we probably might see a drop down to retest this level, and from there we'll see price really rally to the upside. So it depends on what the market is going to give to us. So I'm just going to be on that side for GBP yen at this moment. So I'll not be pushing too much to change that narrative, or for now. So yeah, going down to the lower time frame. So yeah, so right now we've not seen some very strong but momentum. So price is really still holding this level right there pretty much well. So just yeah, so so for me to consider that bullish move, I'll probably want to see how price react. If it breaks out of this level, then I'll wait for a retest. Then it'll be time to really go long on this. But right now, really in this level, so I'll still be looking forward to a drop to the downside. So yeah, so that'll be it for NZD, pounds, yen. So let's move to okay, so I found some setup here. Okay, so last week I was actually expecting some activities in this regards. Okay, so we have this very nice bearish momentum on the higher time frame. So bearish momentum coming to retest this level. So price pushed and knocked down and break this upper channel to the downside, and we see very strong bearish move response and break it out of that channel. And right now we're coming back to retest that level again. So I was actually expecting price to come into this level properly and pick up that guy and then drop to the downside. But it was a mistrade. Yeah, so good and fine. We missed that. That's pretty much fine. So right now, what I'm going to be looking out for is we're getting some very strong sellers coming in. Yeah, okay, right at that moment. So and price is really responding. So we have this new channel right there that we're looking out for. So we'll be looking for a break and price will just jump to the downside. So that's what I'll probably be looking out for on this guy, Aussie Swiss franc. So yeah, for better explanation as to that. So moving down to the 2-hour time frame. Okay, so yeah, so I'll probably just move this away from there and really drop it right here. Okay, so yeah, a possible breakout. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be fine. Looking into this level. So now what I'll probably be expecting right from this area is we have a low right here. Okay, so we want this low to be taken out. Yeah, the candles are strong. So if you have a closeout of this level, so we'll be looking out for that low, and we'll be looking at our stops to be somewhere around this level, okay, or somewhere around this level, whichever level it's good. So, but I'll just target this low right here. So that's going to be what I'm going to be looking out for on Aussie Swiss franc. Okay, so yeah, so let's look at Aussie yen. Also, so going back to the 4 hours time frame. All right, so momentum right now is pretty much on a channel. Okay, so on a range movement, so price is not really breaking out, so I'll probably just pass on this. Okay, so yeah, so let's look at AUDCAD. All right, so I'll take this out. Okay, and we'll go so let's look at where the market is going. That's pretty much on a bearish movement to the downside. All right, so it's always important to have an idea of where the overall trend of the market is, and you want to really follow that that trend to the downside when you're making your decision. So all right, so for me right now, yeah, so if I'm looking out for these, I'll be looking at this pretty much level right there. So let me make it a little bigger. So we have that bearish movement to the downside, and right now we see price really breaking out of these trend support and resistance, coming back and retesting that level. So So if you are probably going to look further on this, so where would be level to watch out for? So if we are picking a fib level, so you can see the price just really bounced off 0.618 fib level, which is pretty much very nice level to look out for, but we were not able to get in that trade. So it was also not called out trade, which is fine, but going forward, going down to the 2 hour time frame, so you can clearly see price really moving in that direction. So what I'll also look out for, just same setup we have with Aussie Swiss franc right there. So I'll be looking to also knock this down, and a clearance out of that level will be fine. And yeah, so looking forward to a new low sequence. Say, yeah, let me. So what level will be nice to look out for? Say, if we are picking this right here and we are picking up that level. So yeah, okay, so yeah, so yeah, that would be nice to pick up this level. So and we probably would have a 30 pips or 40 pips stop loss on this guy right there. So and it would be nice to have a 1-to-2 ratio reward. Yeah, so and if you pretty much looking out for, say, we'll probably say price really shoot down, then we'll see a push back to the range, or should we see price really break out again? So okay, so that would be nice to really see generally. So or we have a breakout and price will continue to downside. But for this time then, I'll be looking forward to this opportunity to sell that market right there. So that will be what I'm going to be looking out for on Aussie CAD. Yeah, last week CAD seems to be very strong. So yeah, so for the record, knowing fully well that Aussie is on the weak side, so it's good that you have an opportunity to take advantage of that weakness on the Aussie part, okay, and be right there a lot. So yeah, so I was able to mark out this level right there. Let me see if I can push it back, so we'll be able to have an idea. So I've been looking forward to see how price really rallied to this downside thereabout. So that's on the daily time frame. So still that bearish momentum to the downside. So if you are really watching this video right up to this point, say I love you to and you love this video, you love this content, so why not give us a thumbs up and share this video to those who might love to see it. Okay, and so far so good. We're going to be starting up a training and mentorship class for real traders, and it's only for 20 people. So this is an opportunity that we're releasing out there to those who might want to learn and also follow the basic rules and having the right information when it comes to forex trading. So this is an opportunity. So it's right now we're releasing it out for those who might want, is going to be starting on the 2nd, only for 20 people, and we're costing it at $120. All right. So, and one thing you also stand to gain during this period is that after you've been able to go through all these training information, and we guide you through, we're going to put you through, and you're able to perform very well, you'll be getting a funded account. Basically no challenge funded account. So all you just need to do is you'll get a funded account, and which it's also basically not on drawdown rules, no rules. So you only have your overall drawdown, which is what we're going to be. And the benefit of this is that you'll be guided along the way. So we're going to be walking you through. So it's not that you'll be alone on yourself and allowed to lose. We're not looking for traders who are going to lose in the market. We're looking for traders that we want you to constantly be profitable and constantly make money. So that's the idea of this whole program. So you want to get involved in this program, it's only for 20 people and it's costing $120. Try as much as possible to contact us, all right, and reach out to us if you want to take part in this program. So okay, so let's go back to this yeah, very nice pair. So let's come back to the 4 hours time frame. Yeah, that was good. One on the daily, we see a bearish move to the downside. Yeah, on the 4 hours, yeah, bearish move to the downside. So we're looking out for this level to get tested. So what we're going to be doing right now is looking out for opportunities to also join that bearish momentum to the downside. So you want to take advantage of that bearish momentum. You can see right there, yeah, we can see that, yeah, we have a very strong bearish strong candle to the downside. So price really holding on into this level. So the question is, will this area be violated? So what we want to look out for is a violation of this level, a retest, and we'll drop it to the downside. So if I'm going to be taking this opportunity, which is one thing I'm going to be looking out for, yeah, we can see buyers struggling, trying to get up, but they can't right now. So let's yeah, let's look at that level right there. Okay, so and for now we're just going to be leaving this as demand level. So until the demand level is being taken out before we can decide anything further. So what I'm going to be looking out for is a breakout of that level. So we're looking at approximately a 30 pips movement, and we'll take it to the downside. So looking at this is about a ratio of 1 to 4. They're about 1 to 4 point something. So that's going to be another opportunity looking out for on Aussie USD. Okay, so yeah, so let's go on with Aussie and say, yeah, this was another opportunity, a trade missed last week. So let's see. Okay, so I was already marking that level out there for a push to the upside and a price drops, and price was really coming back to retest that level for that drop, but we didn't get a trigger on that level. So but looking at price really rallying to the downside, and if further, then rally back to the this level right here. So if we get this, then we'll probably be looking out for this also, but right now it has been ranging into this level. So if this area got violated, is what we're looking out for. So that's on the daily time frame. So okay, so let's dive into the 4 hours time frame. So really right there. So we didn't get that trigger. So we got a break, retest, and price drops. So right now, guess I'm going to move these away. Okay, and allow these to breathe in 30 pips movement. And yeah, so there's going to be our first TP zone. Okay, so we're looking forward to a 1 to 2, 1 to 2.5 risk to reward. Price come back to that level and really retest that level. So that'll be it for Aussie pairs. So let's check on okay, so this we're still holding this position right there. CAD Swiss franc, yeah, it's really done well. So we're hoping that it will rally back to the upside. So on the 4 hours time frame, yeah. So right now coming back to retest this level, yeah. So despite we still have on the higher time frame for a bearish movement to downside, a bearish market, all right. So over time we've not seen that bearish momentum be dying out. Okay, so and this is where one have to always look out for opportunities. Okay, so what I saw was I saw this very nice strong bearish move to the downside. All right, and that was pretty nice. And we see a buyer's response, and suddenly we say this bearish response, but then couldn't take out this low, and price doing knockout. All right, and since then you've been seeing the sellers struggling, finding it very difficult to take the price to the downside, and suddenly they got in here. Okay, they got in right there, but then they were still not able to break that zone. So, and now we're seeing some buyers momentum popping up. So over time, we'll begin to see these movements popping up, and that was what indicate this trend line. Really looked out for a breakout, and right now price really jumps in and start pushing to the upside. So I'll be looking forward to see how price continue to rally back up down to that level, and probably price will now kick in from this very important level, okay, to the downside again, or we'll get a breakout and retest and price will push up. So basically that's what I'm going to be looking out for on these guys. So for looking out for a trade on CAD Swiss franc, okay, yeah, it's also good to be very careful. Yeah, CAD came out strong last week, going to the end of last week. So yeah, it's fine. So but so far we got a false breakout of this level right here. Okay, so breakout of this level, close out, and real price retesting that level. So an opportunity will be to rejoin this guy back to the upside. So and then we should have yeah, very tight stop loss on this. I want to maybe about about 10 pips thereabout. It'll be nice on this. Should it breaks back into this level, yeah, that invalidates this push to the upside. So but right now we'll be looking at for a ratio 1 to 6 reward pushing back to the upside on this guy. So that would be it. So we can look at all of the pairs. So let me trades that we are on presently. So I'm just going to EURCAD. Yeah, so we're on EURCAD presently. So Right now, we got a breakout of this level and price should continue to the downside. So hopefully next week, I'll be looking forward to see price continue to drop. Yeah, I've given this already. So we'll go this push to the upside. So let me go to the 1 hour time frame, a 4 hour time frame. Let's go to the, yeah. Yeah, so daily time frame right there. So price really held in. So one thing I always want to look out for, we have these eyes, price pushed down after knocking off, and price couldn't really get to the high. So the highs is knocking out and the highs really dying out. And suddenly we have this push. So we'll probably be seeing more drop to the downside on this guy. So and looking out for this level right here to get tested. So that's pretty much why I'll be looking forward to that bearish move push to the downside. So if you go to the 4 hours time frame, okay, so we can clearly see that push up, and the sellers are saying, yeah, we're there, we're not giving up. All right, and we're going to take these to the downside. So we're going to see more push to this level, okay, and further down to the next level. So that's pretty much what I'll be hoping to see on this guy. So yeah, we also are in a yeah, I guess USD Swiss franc. All right. Yeah, okay. So now this is a very interesting one. So also looking out on this, I was also looking out for areas of importance. All right, so that's the main game, all right, of this whole thing. So after we got these, I think I need to give an information right here. So this one information that you probably would love to hear. So when you talk about support and resistance, yeah, you always want to, when support and resistance becomes very strong, all right, unlike what a lot of people say on the social media internet space, that okay, support and resistance are when you have a strong level right there and price keeps bouncing off that level, and price keep bouncing and price keep bouncing, and it's really validates that that level is strong. No, so that's more or less like something that is not true, is false to my overall knowledge. So what happens when a support and resistance becomes strong is when you see price push off in this regard, like this. All right, so price came and we got this push, and where was the level got rejected? This was the level that was rejected. Okay, and price knocks off, and price came back and push off. Now, when price push off, what happens afterwards? Okay, what happens after the whole push off? The digestion process determines how important and how strong that level is going to be. Okay, so I'm not saying that's what's going to happen almost immediately, but just follow the process. All right, price push off this long, and it took them this long, all right, this long to recover from this knockoff. Okay, so each time it takes them long, what happens is that when price gets back to that area that got knocked off, there's an information that gets into the head of those who are there that remember the last time price at this level gets knocked off. And what happens eventually is that there's possibly going to be a repeat of what happened the last time, because it took him this all long to recover, all right, from this guy. So, and is going to be having some sense of problem and saying, hey, I don't want to get knocked off again. And take this long to recover. So you probably will see a first and a push. All right, then later maybe you come back and retest it. The more price come back and gets back into that level and survives that push off, the more that level becomes weaker. Okay, so but right now this is the push, and that was why I anticipated for a drop back to this side where we have that level being pushed to. So I'm still going to be holding on that, okay, so on that guy, and we'll hope to see what happens after all. So if price push off, I'll be willing to take my loss on this. A 43 pips stop loss, I'll just take the loss, and that'll be it. I'll wait for another opportunity to go short. And this is another trade I'm also looking out for, which is USDCHF. Okay, so all right, so okay, let's go back to the daily time frame so we can have a clear sense. Yeah, price really rallied to downside, couldn't break. After these highs, we've seen the highs begin to drop, and right now we probably might see another drop, and that's why I have my price in that level. So I'll be looking forward to price come back, retest that level, and then we go drop. So after price gets knocked off of the support trend line, support and resistance, how long did it take him to digest and come back from that knockoff? It took him this long, so that's what I'm relying on. So basically that's what I'm going to be looking out for this week. So any further trades setups, I'll be sharing them. For those who have not joined our Discord group, you can join. I'll also be sharing more setups gradually in that Discord group, and also sharing some informations, educational content in there, and have it more concise. Then probably later on we'll push off of Telegram. So thank you very much, guys. Happy new week, happy trading. Stay blessed. Okay, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also like videos if you love it. Thank you very much, guys. Happy trading, and we'll see you in the room.